he was, the Court of Appeal this afternoon granted his appeal. There was an appeal that was filed with the court in 2018. Going back in 2013, a warrant of apprehension for his arrest was issued, and he was arrested and detained. This was a result of extradition requests having been launched by the United States government, and arising from their alleging the commission of several offenses in the state of Illinois. At the magistrate court, the then Chief Magistrate, the examining magistrate, would have looked through the bundle of documents and was required to see whether the evidence which was supplied, which was sent with the request, that reached the threshold and satisfied the threshold of what we in Belize refer to as a prima facie case. And what has to be done is that this has to be examined by the magistrate in relation to each and every offense. So what we found after Mr. Bruce was said to have was ordered to be extradited, we examined the documents and we realized that, in fact, what was required by the examining magistrate was not done. So the examining magistrate did not look at the specific offenses which he was charged, and he's alleged to have committed in the United States, and there were a couple, 5 or 6 of them, and she never did do that. And the law required, put an obligation on the examining magistrate to do that. And so after so many years, the matter has finally concluded, and we were able to be successful in the Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal, they found favor in the arguments that we had put forward, and so Mr. Bruce was ordered to be released immediately. And importantly and significantly, he was discharged from all extradition proceedings.
Has your client spoken to you about getting the redress, suing the state?
I haven't spoken with him as yet, but you are right. So he was actually being detained, being held unlawfully and actually in contravention of the Extradition Act. And so that does raise the issue of him being able to seek redress for those years in which clearly he would have been unlawfully detained.